Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irene. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys what I have in my Louis Vuitton bag behind me here. If you're interested to see what I got, then let's get straight into this video. If you are familiar with my channel, maybe you've seen some of my previous videos, like my last two videos I've posted have kind of been unboxings. It seems like a lot, but I promise you this is not like an everyday occurrence for me, and I can explain. If you have seen my Pochette Matisse unboxing, which was kind of lumped together with my pregnancy announcement, I have actually since returned that bag in exchange for this one behind me. So it seems like I'm purchasing a lot, but I can promise you I'm not keeping everything, so I have returned the Pochette Matisse. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up in the cards above me here. I loved that bag. There was nothing wrong with it. Actually, no. Let me reword that. I really liked that bag, but I didn't love it. It didn't make my heart, you know, happy. It doesn't make me excited. It's a beautiful bag. It's gorgeous. I got it. I had purchased it in the black Unported leather, but for the price that it was, you know, it's definitely cheaper than what I have behind me, but for the price that it was, it still wasn't enough for me to justify keeping it, especially if it wasn't really the bag that I wanted. So without further ado, I'm gonna get straight into unboxing this bag here. So this bag has been kind of like an it bag, and I never thought much about this bag. So let me just take it out of here. Oh boy. And I'll kind of unbox it with you guys. I love these. Let me move this. Okay, so let's see if I can undo this way. You guys, if you've seen me unbox other bags, you guys know I don't like to undo my ribbon because I can never tie it the way they do. Not like I'm trying to recreate it, but I don't know, it's something weird. If you guys know what this is, I always like to see who can guess what I got. So some of you guys from my last video guessed correctly, and you guys guessed it was a Pochette Matisse. This time, I'm gonna give you a hint. This one's quite a bit pricier than the Pochette Matisse, and yeah, so I ended up getting this one instead. So it's got the, I guess, that fancy tissue paper they're using for the holidays this season. And this is the bag inside. You just take it out. I wonder if they remembered my receipt this time. Last time that I was doing this, they kind of forgot it. Put that back there. Oh yeah, it's in here. Okay, we're good. So this is the bag, and I cannot wait to share this with you guys. This was the bag I was debating between when I was looking at the Pochette Matisse. So if you've seen that video, maybe you know already what it is, but inside it is the Coussin, the LV Coussin in the PM size. Okay, so I can get into a little bit of a story time if you if you care to listen to the story. Basically what happened was I went into Louis Vuitton, was it last week and a half ago, looking for, like, just looking casually for another bag or whatever. I wasn't even really looking for another bag, but I was looking at their different bags, and I've seen the Coussins around because they came out in what, 2021, last year, almost 2 years ago, I guess. And they were all the rage. I guess they were the it bags. Honestly, the past year I haven't been following up too much on the bag trends, so I wasn't really interested in it. I've seen it around a couple of times, but never seen anybody carrying this bag. Anyways, saw the Pochette Matisse, and because I'm pregnant, I was thinking I could use that bag as a really practical mom bag. It's durable, it holds a lot. But then I tried on this one, and it was really hard between the two. Mind you, this one is also a lot pricier. And so I had opted for the Pochette Matisse, went home with that, and then I started second guessing myself, and I couldn't stop thinking about this bag because I had taken photos of myself in this bag, trying this bag on in store, and I couldn't stop thinking about how beautiful and how luxe it looks. So I was just going to show you guys this bag. So if you guys are probably familiar with this was all the rage, but I got the updated version. So this is, again, the Coussin PM size in the black, obviously Unported leather, and it's all lambskin, which is so luxurious. And if inside it looks like this, it has an interior zipper pocket on the middle here. So if I open that up, I'm sure that's where all of my straps are. Give me a second. So I've got 2 straps in here. It comes with this canvas strap. I've got that sticker item for it. If you're looking for the number item, it is M216, what is it? M21260. I don't know if that'll help you guys, but that's like the item number, I guess. And then in here it also has this beautiful chain. Now some people think that this is a little bit loud, a little bit obnoxious. I personally think it's really pretty. So I love this chain so much. I think it, especially this bag just worn with the chain alone, is so pretty. So this is the chain with the bag, and obviously I can attach this onto it as well, so I'll just do that real quick. So there we have it. Here is the bag with all of its chains and straps attached. I love how this bag looks, and you know what? It is lambskin, but one of the managers, yeah, she's a manager, one of the managers in that Louis Vuitton store I was at, she swears by this bag. She has a larger size. She has the MM size, which is the largest size it comes in, but in the black lambskin gold hardware, and she loves it so much. She actually took hers out for me, like she was using it, and she says it's her like most used bag. She took hers out for me, and you can tell it was stuffed. It was so heavy. She had so much stuff in it, but she's been using it for well over a year, and the leather has worn beautifully on hers, and it is so soft, still so supple, and like you can tell she doesn't really baby her bags just by like how heavy and how much stuff she had inside. So I did trust her, not to mention it wasn't her who was my actual SA. She was just kind of standing nearby and saw me trying it on, and she couldn't stop raving about it. So I kind of believe her, I guess. I do believe her. I do believe that, you know, she really loves this bag and that it is really good and hard wearing. So the reason why I had originally gotten the Pochette Métis was because A, the price point is a lot lower, and then also I was like, oh, that one's calfskin, it's got more durability in my head. But then I took it home and I tried it on, and after, you know, you have some time to think about something, you realize, oh, maybe this isn't gonna work so well. Because like I started looking at the Pochette Métis in the mirror, I put it on. It's a nice bag and all, but it's just not for me. I know a lot of people love it. A lot of people swear by it. It's some of their favorite bags, hence why it's been so popular over the years. And I loved it in the pochette, in the Empreinte leather, but it just didn't give me that spark that I like to get when I am spending money on a luxury handbag. So, and not to mention, the one other thing that bugged me about the Pochette Métis was the opening. The clasp, the S clasp. A lot of people think like it's pretty easy to get in and out of. I personally had a little bit of troubles, you know, getting in and out of that bag. Not to mention the strap of the Pochette Métis, it isn't super adjustable. Like, yeah, there are tabs on it that you can, like, you know, adjust on the leather strap, but it's not so adjustable to the point where I can adjust it to a huge variety of different lengths. And I'm not exactly a very tall person, so it just didn't give me, you know, the sparks, like I said. But this bag, on the other hand, look how pretty this bag is. So the manager who showed me her older version, she explained to me some of the changes and the updates that they've made to the bag since they've launched this bag, what, a year and a half, 2 years ago. One of the things that bugged a lot of people, especially when I was doing tons of research on this bag online, from what I could find, a lot of people didn't like that there used to be this leather tab that would stick out here. That was part of the zipper. They got rid of that. So now it is very, like, there is no weird awkward tab that sticks out at a weird angle or anything. Another thing is these, this hardware here, like this is a very unique style of, I don't know what you call this, like clasp thing. Like they usually have a D-ring or something. This is a very unique type of hardware. This hardware, hers doesn't turn 360 like this one does. Obviously my hands are kind of in the way of the chain, but like this thing, this whole diamond shaped hardware turns 360, whereas hers doesn't do that. So they have made some small updates on the bag. Another update they have made is that the interior lining of this bag used to be made out of microfiber, a pink microfiber lining for the black lambskin, but they have since updated it and it is now fully leather lined. So if you're thinking about bang for buck, this definitely is good bang for buck. So I couldn't resist. I tried this on, I kept thinking about it, I kept looking at the photos that I had on my phone that I have of this bag between this and the Pochette Matisse, and I just like this one so much more. And yes, it being lambskin, it is like, people say that lambskin's more delicate. I have tried the lambskin at, for example, Chanel, and their lambskin is definitely feels much more thin, much more delicate. I have my Chanel mini rectangle in lambskin, and it definitely doesn't feel like this. This feels like, yes, it's very supple, very soft, very smooth, but it doesn't feel like I need to baby it. And then the fact that it comes with this strap, which is so adjustable, you can adjust it to such a short length. As you can see, like, I can adjust it to basically this length and wear it as a shoulder bag. I can adjust it to a longer length for a longer shoulder length. I can adjust it to an even longer length for crossbody. Like, it is so versatile, something that the Pochette Matisse wasn't able to provide me. And then this strap here, this gold chain here, can we just talk about how beautiful this chain is? I actually really like the look of this chain alone, or just wearing it like this, even with this canvas attached to it. Like, I still think it's so pretty, and it looks so like fancy. Like, you can dress this up, you can dress it down so easily just by changing this. You can take off the gold strap. You can do so much with this bag, and it fits a really decent amount. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was trying it on in store today. Sorry, you see my belly here, but look at how this looks on the body. This is obviously empty, but I think it is going to be so pretty. And you know, just because it's going to be my, like, more of like a mom bag, it doesn't mean it has to be compromised, you know? Just because I'm going to be a mom doesn't mean I should compromise my taste. And you know, yes, the Pochette Matisse could be cheaper and it could be more, I don't know, people call it's a very practical bag, but I feel like this is also a very practical bag, and it still gives me the glamorous vibes that I love. So yeah, this is my unboxing. For those of you that have the Pochette Matisse, obviously don't take what I say with a grain of salt. Obviously, I think it's a gorgeous bag. I did buy it, but it just wasn't enough for me to keep it. So I had to switch back to this one, and I have absolutely no regrets. So honestly, this bag I had stocked online when I was doing research, and I was humming and hawing thinking, should I exchange it with the Pochette Matisse? And then I went online a couple nights ago, and online it still had a few in stock. It was in stock, this exact color combo. This one comes in like a ton of different color ranges right now. There's like a taupe, a cream color that a lot of people love. It's beautiful, but I'm just scared about the color transfer. There's a camo color, there's a gray, there's silver, there's a navy color. There's literally so many colors that this bag comes in. And online right now, this black one is sold out. Like, there is no availability, it's sold out. So what happened was, I went online a few nights ago when I was debating between this bag or whether to keep the Pochette Matisse, and I saw that they had it in stock, which it wasn't in stock a few days before when I checked again. So then I was humming and hawing, and I was doing a little bit more research, and I was thinking, oh, it's in stock, it's fine. I logged back in about like 20 minutes later, and it had sold out. Like, sold out, not available in any stores near me, not available for order, nothing. So I was like, oh my God. I don't know about you guys, or if it's just a me thing, I don't know. But if something sells out and it's out of stock, it makes you want it that much more because you can't get it. And not to mention the SA that sold me this, she's wonderful. She had warned me that in February, because last year February is when they had a price increase on this bag, and it went up by $1,000. And I can completely believe that it'll go up by at least $500, I'm thinking, because she says it might go up another $1,000. She said this right in front of her store manager, who obviously is in charge of her. But anyways, they're anticipating another high price increase in February this year. So the thing that got me was that, A, if I don't get it now, if I want it later down the road in a few months, I'm gonna be paying God knows how much more for it for the exact same item. And the reason why I think that they can charge that much more in a price increase is because A, they did it last year. It went up, apparently, according to the ISA, it went up $1,000 last year for the price increase. And this year they changed the interior lining from microfiber to full leather lining, why wouldn't they charge another $1,000 if people are still buying it? So I fully believe that it will go up a ton in February approximately. That's what they're guessing, because that's what happened last year. So then I was anxious a little bit. I was getting panicky because I'm like, it's sold out. Even if I wanted to buy it and ready to buy it, they might have it in store and in stock before the price increase. So I was so irritated. Anyways, I got mad at myself because I was like, it was literally online, it was available, but then you didn't act on it. So went to bed. And then lately with my pregnancy, I've been a little bit of a light sleeper. So my husband woke up in the middle of the night and the night light went off. And so then I woke up, couldn't go back to sleep. So I was like, you know what? Might as well just, you know, no harm in checking again. I went online, checked, and it came back in stock. And this was at like 3:30 in the morning, okay? So I immediately ran, I got my credit card, I, you know, went and purchased it and ordered it. That one hasn't arrived yet. That one's scheduled to arrive in about a week from now. But today I had went into store, no intentions of purchasing this bag. I didn't even know this was there because online it says that there's literally no stock anywhere. I had gone into the store today for the full intention of just returning the Pochette Métis, getting my money back, and then waiting for this other one to ship in. But then another store manager is like, hey, because he's seen me before, he knew what I was looking at, and he was like, I can check again the back just to see if we have the black PM. And lo and behold, there is one. And the best part is this one is made in France and it is the newer version. I had asked him, so the one that I had ordered online, when I was reading through the product description says it has microfiber lining. So I asked him, is it possible that the one that they're sending me has microfiber lining and not this leather updated lining? He says it's very possible because they could be sending out different batches. And another thing is that you just don't know where this one is made, whereas this one is made in France. It's got the leather updated lining. So I was like, oh my God, this one's meant to be. He's like, yeah, this one literally just was boxed, like opened, because we got a huge shipment and they're opening it right now and they're adding it into our system, I guess. They're kind of checking it in type of thing. So I snatched it, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for that second one to come in, take a look at it, and obviously if that one's the older version, I'm gonna return that one. But either way, I'm gonna be keeping one of them, and I'm just so excited. I think this one was meant to be. It was literally, he said that there was like 3 other people asking for it today, but they hadn't unboxed the shipment at that time, so it wasn't even in their system. They didn't know they had one. But by the time that I had went in asking for it at like 1:32 2 in the afternoon, they had gotten around to unboxing it, opening it, and putting it into the, applying it, opening, oh my God, I can't talk. Putting it into their systems just to show that they have stock. I am so ecstatic about this. I can't wait to start using this. It is just so buttery soft. Everything looks really good. And I'm very, very happy about this. I just can't believe I found this one in store when I did. So it was meant to be. This is kind of like a little reward for me for, I guess, finishing up work up until winter break. And obviously, if you were not aware, this was part of my push present. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this bag. I know it's a bag that elicits a lot of emotions amongst people in the bag community. Some people absolutely love it and a lot of people absolutely hate it. I was one of those people that was very indifferent to it. I thought it was nothing special. It's just like, a lot of people say it looks like a pochette. Like, is it a pochette? Those, you know, those Louis Vuitton pochette pouches, but like just stuck together. Honestly though, it doesn't, like, it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not. Once you try it on in person, it's just so, so nice. I didn't think much about it, but I'm completely won over. Let me know what you guys think about this bag. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know down in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick unboxing and my little story time. Sorry it took a little long. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I will be doing an updated handbag collection video showing you guys what has changed in my collection since last year. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys liked today's video, please remember to like and subscribe. That would help me out a lot, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!